here.
Good morning, 7:59 on this Friday morning, 8th day of April. And currently we have about 53 degrees here in southeast Georgia. It's going to get up to around 74 today and breezy. Sunny and breezy today, high today of 74, high tomorrow of 71, and breezy and sunny. And then Sunday, sunny and breezy with a high in the upper 60s. The all-Omaha river level is at 10.6 feet and rising. WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Butch Everett here with you. It's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, and it's brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup, by Mike Bridge Ford in Blackshear and Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Well, Augusta National looking real good as usual.
Yeah, a little windy, but most golfers said the wind wasn't as bad as they projected. But this week it's supposed to pick up. Just a gorgeous place, just fun to watch the coverage, listen to the coverage. Just beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to see Jordan Spieth at the leaderboard because that's who I picked. So hoping he hangs in there.
You did pick Jordan, huh?
I picked Jordan.
You picked the Texas guy?
I like Jordan. I said.
Okay. Where's Bubba? Is he playing?
Bubba's at +2. He was doing well on the front nine, and he had a little trouble in the back nine. So one hole can just ask anybody else. You hit it. They were talking about it last night on the Golf Channel. If you hit it in the wrong place, you're really in trouble. If you're gonna. They were talking about if you miss, you have to miss at a certain place where it doesn't cause you disaster. So they call it a chess match. There's a lot of players look at the course, and it's like a chess match where you have to land your ball so you don't put yourself in big trouble. So, but so many golfers out there have a chance to win it. It'll be interesting who survives today. But Ernie Els, that was just hard to watch. Just the fact that he even had to. At least he stopped and talked to everybody, talked about it, but it was just interesting to hear him talk about it. He just said it's like something froze up in his mind. He couldn't get his putter back, and he just missed a 3-foot putts. I mean, it was just hard to watch. So he called it the heebie-jeebies. What he called it?
The heebie-jeebies.
It had the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, a lot of golfers have had the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, but one of the best golfers in the world, and just for him to have a 10 on the first hole was just. He was +6 after one, and that's what he wound up +6. So it's amazing that he was able to play the remainder 17 holes and just
get back on track. So, well, that's something. If he just scored a 5 or 6 or 7, that wouldn't be saying anything. But now that he took 10 strokes to get it in, everybody's talking about Ernie Els.
Jason Days, who most people project, he's the one coming in on fire. He was at -4 at one point, but he put in the water on 16. So that cost him. He went back to even par. Mickelson's at even par. He feels good about where he's at. So today they call it moving day. So we'll see how it goes today. So
Yep. Well, we'll see who makes the cut today. Yeah. Who will be playing on Saturday and Sunday separation. Friday, do they call it that, or it was separate? I don't know. There's got a term for it there, but today is you'll have the folks who qualify for the weekend, and you'll have many of them that don't make it.
All right. Today,
got to make the cut.
Got to make the cut to get into the weekend field, but hopefully the weather cooperate. Hopefully the wind won't be as bad as I say it is.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's going to be sunshine the whole time, so not too bad considering the fact that many years we've had lots of rain or showers up there, so a little wind's not too bad as long as that sun shines out. Now you can get the tournament in on time. Just a gorgeous place, folks. You get a chance to go up to the Augusta National. You really love it up there. You want to go back again and again and again.
It's a nice place, pretty course. First major of the year, so we'll see how it goes. But I think Jordan Spieth set a record. Like I said, he led all 4 rounds last year. Now he leads this round. I think he's first guy to lead 5 rounds in a row at the Augusta National. So set a record. So
okay. Yeah. Well, let's just hope Bubba comes up there. Bubba's a man, but he's not your traditional golfer. He'll have a good tournament here and then be off for a while and come back and have a good tournament there. He doesn't seem to be real consistent.
Well, that course sets up for him, though. He likes that course. So, he's already got 2 green jackets, so don't count him out.
Oh, I'm not counting him out.
Don't count any of those guys. Rory McIlroy, Jason Day, don't count. Davis Levels is at +1. That was pretty good for Davis, so it'd be nice to see him play for the weekend.
Yeah.
But a lot lot of favorites up there. A lot of people falling for Mickelson. Like I said, Mickelson's still looking for that fourth green jacket to get in that exclusive club with Arnold and Tiger. So, of course, Nicklaus has 6, and then Tiger and Arnold's got 4, and there's a group with 3, and Mickelson's in that group with 3. He'd like to get up to that next level at 4. So,
move it on up,
but he has a chance. Like I said, he's hitting the ball straight, which he said is off the driver. He says, as long as you do that, you're in good shape. So he said he's hitting about as straight as he's ever hit it. So
keep it on the fairway, keep it on the green, you'll be fine.
He's got that great short game. So it's all about putting on those greens.
Those greens are something else. I mean, folks play on greens around there. They're nice. They're here or around in southeast Georgia. But those there, they can make it where it's just about like putting on glass if they want you to do that. And they can place those holes, like you said, where if you miss it just by a few inches, it'll go downhill. And you got to go back up to the cup. And so many different things they can do there with those pin placements at the Augusta National. That's just a gorgeous place. So the Masters continue on. We got Masters reports right here most every single hour at 10 till at the 50 mark. During today, we had it yesterday, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And of course, you can keep up with the Masters almost minute by minute, in a sense, at least every 5 to 10 minutes on our AM station, Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM, The Buzz. And I enjoyed listening to that yesterday. Yeah, Patrick had a sound like Jim Nance day. and then they had, I know that Jim Room did a fake intro to the Masters and the importance of it and the feel of it, and why do we even have golfers out there? They just get in the way of the beauty of the course, and the butterflies and the birds and the azaleas, and he just went on and on about it. It's amazing how he can do that. But if you listen to AM 1370, our sister station, WLOP, you can keep up the Masters continuously.
Big weekend. I said it's fun to watch. A lot of people like me, it's a Sunday tradition. Just
you gotta watch the Masters on Sundays. You have to do it. Gotta do it. Gotta be in front of that big old screen watching that thing. And if you can't be in that big old screen in front of that thing, or you're out doing stuff, or somebody else has got the TV, tune into AM 1370 or 105.5 FM. Well, the Braves back in action against the Cardinals. 2 teams looking for their first victory tonight, right, Bob?
And Pittsburgh swept St. Louis and Pittsburgh. And of course, the Braves lost their 2 games to Washington. So, big series for the Braves at home. Like I said, you got to win at home.
Got to win. The Braves did that last year. They won at home last year.
That's the key to most people's success in any major league sport. You win the majority of your games at home and split on the road, and you wind up with a pretty good season. But if you lose at home, it's kind of tough to win on the road. So, hopefully the Braves can turn it around this weekend, because I said they pretty much had wholesale changes. Freddie Freeman's about the only one that's back from. So if they start losing, and like I said, they lose these 3 games to St. Louis, I don't know if anybody's trying to come to the season.
Well, I don't understand why you're doing this personnel-wise. I mean, I know you're trying to get things set up and move to the new stadium, but you've got to have a good product going into the new stadium. You can't, just put it all together right there. Well, here it is. We're in the new stadium. Now we're going to go out there and get some higher-paid talent. But it seemed like they would have started this year to go out with a bang and turn the field and move into the new field with new stadium with a winning record and possibly the playoffs and the excitement moving into it. They got some sort of business model going on that I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Just wonder if Freddie Freeman understands it, because he's got to be frustrated.
Oh, yeah.
He's just sitting there playing his normal, great baseball, but he's looking around like, I don't know if I went with these guys.
Yeah, we'll see. They're young, and we'll see what happens.
It'll be flying locker room every day, see how it all looks.
You go from the 90 Braves to the 91 Braves, and, from last to first, and you have a bunch of young folks there that we don't know much about. And next thing you know, they become superstars. So we'll see.
Farmers Market back in action this weekend, too. Again, it opened up last weekend. Had a chance to go by there last weekend. Hopefully get by there this weekend. Just, a lot of great
stuff there.
So
today from 1 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 1.
So make sure you stop on by. Good crowds there last weekend.
So we got those kids corners there, children's corners there, where the kids can go by. They got a fruit of their choice from the fruit stand there for the kids, and then we got a children's corner where they have fun. Of cornhole and hula hoop and things of that sort. So just can have fun while the parents are looking at the fruits and vegetables and baked goods and canned goods and all that kind of good stuff.
It's just good to have it back in Wayne County after, being without it for so long.
Right.
It's just, I think the vendors really enjoy it. I think the people that go by there enjoy it. There's just some great items to pick up. So stop by there, and I think you'll enjoy it.
And I think they're going to be again there this year. The Midnights, when they get there with those baked goods, those ladies know how to bake.
They do.
If I was married to one of them, I'd weigh 300 pounds. Oh, Lord, that's some good baking going on there. All right, all that's going on. We got the Masters this weekend. Wayne County, tell us about Wayne County baseball.
Playing Byrd County today at Byrd County. Don't know what to expect. Looking at the record, they don't look like they're juggernauts by any means. So hopefully we can go over and get those 2 wins. Like I said, got to get those 2 wins today. Get 2 wins next week against Liberty. Again, if you got your baseball schedule, keep in mind that doubleheader next Friday's been moved up to Thursday at Liberty County, not Friday. So we're playing over there next Thursday at Liberty County, which kind of hated that because I talked to John Carter today, and the Law Enforcement Appreciation Dinner's next Thursday.
It's next Thursday. So you got to, oh, wow.
He messed me up.
He missed you. Your Law Enforcement Appreciation next Thursday.
No Cadillac rice. I hate it.
I know. No Cadillac rice from Shag. Maybe we can bring you a ball bomb.
With the Law Enforcement Appreciation Dinner's next Thursday over in Glenville, which is always a big event. So, and with it being a political year, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of politicians over there next Thursday. So, never been to the Law Enforcement Appreciation Dinner. I say that's quite an event. They've done an excellent job.
That's something else. That is something else. I enjoy going to the Law Enforcement Appreciation event over there each year. I don't make it every year, but most years I make it. The food is excellent. You get to meet state officials from all over the state, both elected and appointed. And they'll sometimes be law enforcement, sheriffs, and police chiefs from all parts of the state there too.
All the judges show up.
Yep, judges show up.
We've had governors fly in.
I've seen the governor fly in a couple times.
So, they do a great job of getting the big hitters, as they say, from the state of Georgia at that event. So just amazing.
Big hitters.
Big field out there in Glenville.
Yes, they park out there in the field, walk down to the pond house.
But just an excellent event. But I'm going to miss the Cadillac rice. The meal was always the highlight.
The food. It's always about the food.
Right. John says, "Oh, it's next Thursday." And I'm thinking, all right, I don't have a game. And then I forgot they moved to.
Why did they move the game from Friday to Thursday next week?
Something about a conflict with Liberty County's. I don't know if it's junior, senior prom or what the situation is, but they got some kind of school conflict where they asked.
We're going there.
We're going there.
That's the reason why they were able to change it.
Right. We're going there next Thursday. This coming Thursday. So
yeah.
I said I got Bert today. Get that out of the way, and then Thursday next week. But next game is Monday at home. We play Camden at home on Monday, so the next home.
That's a non-region game.
Non-region game, right?
So we play Camden on Monday, and then
Liberty on Thursday.
So we win the 2 today against Burke, and we win the 2 against Liberty. We'll be region champs.
We'll be region champs. We can start making plans for the first round of state playoffs.
Right here, Howard Bo, we're in Philadelphia. Well, the kids are out of school this week in Wayne County. They'll start back on Monday, and then they'll get that 6-week sprint to graduation.
Yeah.
6 more weeks once Monday gets here.
Hard to believe. Where the school year goes.
Just 6 more weeks. They'll get a lot crammed in about 4 weeks and start doing all the testing there and get everything ready to move the kids from 1 grade up to the higher grade, hopefully for most of them. And then, of course, graduation out there at JC Stadium.
So John mentioned junior, senior prom right around the corner, so not sure what the date on that is. I have to get that. I think I got the theme, something about Paris.
Yeah, it's Paris.
Night in Paris.
Something like that.
I did get the theme, so, but I can't remember the day of the weekend. I'm not sure if it's next weekend or 2 weekends from this weekend.
I don't know.
It's quickly approaching, that's for sure.
Yeah, junior, senior weekend. And they've had the prom for the past several years on Saturday night instead of Friday night, which makes sense because usually the kids just took off all day Friday to fix up the gym or commons area. And now they can spend Saturday doing that and not spend all that class time. Plus, the kids have to go out if the kids go out of town for something on Friday, they got to come back Saturday for the event. Where before, it used to be on Friday night, and after the event, everybody went away for the entire weekend. Well, I said, not everybody, you know. I never could do that. I never went to a junior senior prom when I was at Wayne County High School. It was always the weekend of sub-region track meet, usually a region track meet. Something was always going on that weekend, or I had a regular track meet. I was always doing something that Friday or Saturday running, so I never went to the junior senior prom.
I was talking to some parents, had some girls that were going, I couldn't meet them. It just was amazing me how much expense is involved in it. With the dress and the hair and the nails and the flowers.
Yeah, all partied up there for one evening.
No, I feel my sister's pain. I didn't realize it was that expensive.
Oh, yeah. Having a girl doing all that kind of stuff is very expensive. Yeah. Girls are a lot more expensive than boys. Slap on a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and some good casual shoes, and they're fine.
They still have those tux t-shirts that you guys used to wear. See,
I don't see that'd be a good thing. It's a good tux t-shirt. Look like you're wearing a tux, but you already got a t-shirt on, right? And as Sheriff John Carter said the other day, that Junior C weekend, they're going to be out there in force. So they're going ahead and warning you right now. Road checks are going to be set up. Policemen are going to be in inconspicuous areas. They're going to be watching for stuff. So don't do anything wrong, kids, for Junior Senior weekend and also for graduation weekend.
Just make it a safe event.
Yeah, make it a safe event. Okay. Anything new going on with the coal ash situation? It's kind of quieted down since the meeting.
Well, like I said, it's in the Corps of Engineers' hands. You know, the public comment period ended Tuesday, and no comment from them on how long they'll take before they make a decision. So we've got to wait and see what their decision is. You would hope they would listen to the public sentiment that's out there. You know, they came to the public hearing and heard what everybody said, but you heard what Boots said. If you go into Vegas and bet, you're not betting on the Corps of Engineers.
No, as long as they do everything legal-wise, then nothing will stop them.
So that's the sad thing. So then the question is, what do you do after that? So, you know, I haven't really heard. I said, I still think there's some, I hear there's discussions between Republic and officials trying to renegotiate the contract. So whether or not that's taking place, I'm not sure. But
that's a better contract out. That's all thing at least.
That's what you hear anyway. So, but I said it has kind of died down since the comment period. I'm talking to Buddy Carter at the Taste of Wayne again. Several people tried to get the court to extend the public comment again. I don't know what good that would have done, but they want to extend that for a third time. The court said no. So Tuesday was the deadline. You know, they've got over 2,000 comments and letters, and people did do that. So we'll see how it plays out from here on out. But I really don't. And then I said the next step, I believe, is to wait to hear what the Corps of Engineers rules.
Yeah. And it still wouldn't stop the trucks from coming in with it. It just wouldn't have a train spur there, bringing in a lot more than what trucks could. But, you know, we'll see what happens with the whole thing. It's a mess. And I know most Wayne Countyans don't want it coming in, but if Republic follows the letter of the law, with EPD, EPA, and all the other rules and regulations going on, no one can legally stop them.
So it's just interesting, you know, the more people you ask, you still can't get an answer. Why did EPA change their ruling
from a hazardous to toxic? Yeah, or something
from toxic to non-toxic, from hazardous to non-hazardous.
Yeah.
I mean,
somehow the coal ash got cleaned up, and now you can dump it in people's backyards.
In 2014, they changed the language, and no one seems to know why. So that's the big mystery out there. The sentiment is that money exchanged hands.
No, Bob. You know, of course, it's always about the money. So, all the walls are about the money.
But that's what you wonder. You know, why? You know,
why did the government do that? Why did they change it?
Right.
From toxic to non-toxic, from non-hazardous to hazardous from non-hazardous. And well, it's still seen as a kind of a dangerous element because the area has to be with about 10 to 12 feet of packed hard clay, and then on it would be that real thick liner they put on there, and then it's got to be monitored with several monitor stations throughout the area where it's at. So they know could be a very bad thing. It's just that now they say you can put it there, which was really amazing. Before they were able just to dig out ponds, but fill the hole up with water and then put it in there. There it could seep right down into the ground.
But now they've ruled you can't put it in ponds anymore. You got to get it out of the ponds. Yeah. Where's it got to go? It's got to go in line landfill. So,
which is safer. I would think it'd be safer, but why put it? Why put it here over a major aquifer? That's what I don't understand. Put it somewhere where you don't have that type of situation.
And like the conversation, the coffee shop is 20 years. The EPA and EPA come in. Well, we messed up. It doesn't need to go in line landfills. That wasn't a good idea. We'll put it somewhere else.
So come dig it up and take it somewhere else, huh?
That's the way the government works, doesn't it? It's all experimentation. You know, like I said, for years they put in contingent ponds, but now they can't put in ponds no more because they got to put in line landfills. So unfortunately, we have a line landfill. So,
and you reported yesterday that there was a letter written back in 2004 where the just explain that again.
They wanted, you know. They had the landfill. They were taking garbage. They wanted as much garbage as they possibly could.
They were taking garbage from the counties around us, and then what happened in 2004?
They changed it to out of state. They worked with. They sent a letter to Broadhurst and said we want to cooperate any way we can to get you the rail spur to bring it in by train.
Oh, okay. But that was looking at rail spur way back in 2004 for trash, not for coal.
For trash, right. And then let's bring as much as we possibly can because, like I said, we're making money. People keep asking, why didn't they change the tip fee? Because I said every year it increased. They went from $200,000 profit to $400,000 profit to $800,000 profit to $1 million profit. All that went to our county government.
And which you would think would keep the tax rate down if we're making all this money by having a landfill here.
It's always about the money. I keep telling people the biggest story in Wayne County to me is the fact that the county government still has to borrow $4.5 million to even operate. Okay.
Yeah.
We started $4.5 million in the hole. It's not very good government. And before it used to be 7. They got all the way down to, talked to bankers that said, they give those tax. A lot of banks just got out of that. They don't even want to do that anymore.
Hopefully we'll still get down to 2 and then down to 0 after that.
So that's
we're moving in the right direction.
That's $4.5 million you borrowed for the beginning, and we're getting 1.5 or close to $2 million for the garbage being brought in.
Right.
If you lose that, you're back to,
Right. Where are we getting our flip of money?
Good question. They keep saying, I said, they had that hearing up in court last week and they didn't do anything. They told the judge you didn't have to listen to anything because they're close to a settlement. And the word from both attorneys, our attorney, Todd Carter from Brunswick, and their attorneys from the Department of Revenue, is that a settlement is expected sometime before the end of this month.
Before the end of April, we should get something back.
We should get something. What we're going to get, who knows? We're supposed to get close to $6 million is what we say we're owed.
Well, yeah, we sent it in. They said they were going to send it back. They didn't do it.
When they get $6, the way it's going, I don't know. We're hoping. It's so bad that the Board of Education doesn't even
count the money.
They don't even worry about that money when they do their budget. Where I don't know if the county is. But
you can't count a budget on if money comes in.
That money is expected. We were promised that money by the state.
We were promised.
That's our.
If you pay it in, we're going to pay it back.
Yes. So I don't understand why we don't get our money, but it's been an ongoing battle. And I said it's supposed to be in court, but they've taken it out of court. So they're saying they can reach an agreement. So we'll take anything right now. They're talking to every county official in county. We'll take anything we can get.
Anything we can get.
Just give us something.
Isn't it amazing that on the local level, you send money into the state in terms of taxes and fees and all that kind of stuff, and you're thankful to get some of it back. You give an entity money like the state government, and you're thankful to get it back. All right, the state gives money to the federal feds. Individuals give money from a certain state to the feds, and we're thankful. We appreciate them giving it back. It's amazing. How that works is the fact that we give up the money and then we're thankful for getting some of it back.
It's just sad.
Thank you for giving us back our money.
It's sad. They told us we're supposed to get that money, and it's supposed to be millions of dollars, and which would be good. We sure could use it, but now for some reason we didn't get it, so we're fighting with them. Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, y'all. We're supposed to get that back. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that. We're going to find some things down there that we don't like, and we say we're not going to do that. Is that what you're thinking, Bob?
It's just.
Is that what you're thinking?
It's just hard to watch how the government works. It's just but it's frustrating. You're supposed to get billions of dollars for a Forest Land Protection Act, and we didn't get dime one. So we're fighting. So we'll see what we do get. It's going to be interesting what that figure is. I just wonder what settlement. But both sides have stated in court that the settlement will be reached sometime by the end of this month. We're supposed to get something. Mm-hmm. So we'll wait and see what we do get. But how long have we been covering this story?
Long time.
2 years, 2.5 years.
Long time.
Flipper.
Flipper. Sound like a dolphin flipper.
Flipper. I was thinking something else. We want to flip.
Oh. You were thinking the other kind of flipping, aren't you?
Yeah, the kind that's got a flip for this.
That's right.
George like that. How about our money?
Yeah. Well, what about our money? We want our money back.
I said, hopefully that's going to be some good news by the end of the month. Okay. You would hope we get, a good portion of it. But honestly, I have no idea what they're going to get.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Who's working on that? The county attorney or the county administrator?
The county attorney from Brunswick, Todd Carter, is who they've got working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what Todd will do good for us.
I talked to him last week after the hearing in court, and he said that a settlement is expected by the end of April.
You mentioned a second ago about a few minutes ago about being a fly on the wall. Wouldn't that be something if you could be a fly on the wall, and you could be a fly on the wall and hear what really goes on, in decision makings on government level, locally, statewide, and national. What kind of deals are made? What kind of money exchanges? What kind of promises are made? All this kind of stuff. Just really see what goes on, because in many instances we have no idea.
You got all these state representatives up there helping us, but they're as frustrated as the local, they just can't seem to make any headway either. So,
right.
Everybody agrees that the money was supposed to be ours, but why we don't have it, no one wants to explain that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like red tape.
It's something to do with, y'all didn't report something right or something. You didn't dot your I's and cross your T's there, and we're going to just compare a lot for it. I don't know. It's just something to do with the way we figured the figures up when wasn't right.
Doesn't sound right. That's for sure.
All right. Anything else going on this weekend? The Masters this weekend. You got Wayne County baseball today.
I said the farmers market's still open, so go by and see them. But that's like I said, spring break, not much going on. No recreation going on, so all that picks back up on Monday. So school back in session Monday. So like I said, it's the 6-week sprint as you mentioned. School board set to meet Tuesday. IDA meets Tuesday. A lot going on next week, but just a nice relaxing weekend, hopefully.
You're talking about, we bought raffle tickets at every single Dogwood Festival, Odom Day, everything throughout, all these festivals, and we haven't won anything. Well, the Lions Club and another organization was having a giveaway on a 55-inch state-of-the-art modern 4K type television, okay? $800, $900 television. And a friend of mine,
I was going to say, you went?
No, I didn't. Heck no, not me. A friend of mine purchased tickets. They heard about it, but he hadn't purchased tickets, and he was with one of his friends, one of his business acquaintances, and he saw the tickets in his pocket, and he said, "Are you going to sell me any tickets? What kind of tickets? Those tickets right there in your pocket from the TV." Oh, yeah. A few of them left. The guy forgot about it, and the drawing was going to be the next night. So this friend of mine purchased tickets. I don't know how many he bought. 1, 2, I don't know. Purchased the tickets. The next night, he gets a call saying, "Congratulations, you won this 55-inch, $800 television." So congratulations. I told him, "You don't need it. Give it to me. You know how my television's 14 years old." All right, somebody just text in varsity soccer Saturday against Claxton. Girls play at 1, boys at 3 in Claxton. So they'll be going up about an hour up the road. Well, Bob, any other words of wisdom before you hit the road to go to where you headed today?
Head to Burt.
Head up to Williamsboro, right below the Masters up there.
Jordan Spieth, that's awesome. I want the youngster to win it back-to-back majors. It'd be nice.
That would be nice. All right, Bob. All right, the world-famous Butch Bob Show brought to you by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway. Also brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear and by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup across from Heritage Bank. All right, the time now is 8:28, and we have us 54 degrees here in southeast Georgia, getting up to around 74 today, and sunny skies and breezy. All right, coming up in just a little over a minute here on the Big Dog, we're going to have the latest news from Fox News Radio. Good morning from Big Dog Country Radio.
The big spring sale continues at your local Sears Hometown store, Thursday, March 31st through Saturday, April 9th. Take 35% off all Kenmore cooking appliances over $499 when you use your Sears card. Take a big 50% off Kenmore, Kenmore Elite, and Kenmore Pro wall ovens over $499 when you use your Sears card. And save up to 20% on all Kenmore appliances. Plus, when you buy any appliances over $499 using your Sears card, take an extra 15% off or get 18-month special financing. Don't miss Sears Days going on now in their lawn and garden department with the lowest prices of the season on select items. Take up to 25% off riding lawn mowers and up to 20% off power lawn and garden equipment, tillers, pressure washers, trimmers, and more. And special financing is available. While you're there, take 50 to 60% off all mattresses and foundations and save up to 25% on Craftsman tools over $50 too. You'll save store-wide at your local Sears Hometown store on South 1st Street in Jessup.
Lowest prices, great service, and more at your Sears Hometown store.
WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. It is 8:30, and we're going to check in the latest news from Fox News Radio.
Fox News Radio. I'm Dave Anthony. He doesn't want the Catholic Church to sit in judgment anymore and throw stones. Pope Francis out with a new document called the Joy of Love. And while he isn't changing church doctrine, he says individual conscience should be the guiding principle on family life, sex, and marriage.
The Pope's urging everyone in the church to make marriages work, and then, if they don't, to be even closer to the people.
That's Vatican spokesman Greg Burke. Now, Bernie Sanders has accepted an invitation to go to the Vatican next week for a conference with the Pope on social, economic, and environmental issues.
I think the Clinton campaign has been getting a little bit nervous, and I think they've been getting more negative.
That's the Democrat Sanders on NBC's Late Night. Bill Clinton squared off with Black Lives Matters protesters.
Come on. No.
While campaigning for Hillary in Philadelphia. They're upset over a crime bill he signed as president that they say put a lot of black men in prison.
You are defending the people who kill the lives you say matter.
In the Republican race, Donald Trump's canceled a campaign trip to California, focusing on New York, where he has a big lead in the polls before the next primary on the 19th. A new AP GFK poll says 70% of Americans view Trump unfavorably. 59% see Ted Cruz that way. 55% have a negative view of Hillary Clinton. Secretary of State John Kerry is near the ISIS war front, going to Iraq. Fox's Jessica Gallagher live in our Middle East Bureau.
Dave, Secretary of State John Kerry making a surprise visit to Baghdad at a time when Iraqi forces are in the midst of trying to retake the strategic town of Hit on the Euphrates River from ISIS. Kerry speaking with Iraqi Foreign Minister Ibrahim Al-Jafari.
And you and I have been working on a lot of different issues the last few years, so it's good to come and be able to visit.
He will also speak with the country's prime minister, a top Sunni leader, and a regional Kurdish leader, Dave.
And Jessica, the European Union says it's considering requiring that Americans and Canadians obtain visas to travel to certain European countries. Fox News Radio, fair and balanced.
And the latest news from Fox News Radio, right here on Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup, your Atlanta-based radio station here in southeast Georgia. 8:32 on this Friday morning, fabulous Friday morning Masters weekend, Augusta National. Man, that's going to be a great tournament. Already the first day was very good and very competitive. All right, coming up in just a couple minutes, we'll take a look at your weather forecast for the day through the weekend.
The Yamaha Classic Cruisers presents Cruising to the Oldies, sponsored by R&R Auto and Camper Sales. Saturday, April 23rd, 9 until 2:30 in downtown Jessup. Registration begins at 9 a.m. and judging at 11. Awards at 1:30. There'll be door prizes, a raffle, 50-50 drawing, and tons of local entertainment. All profits go to Jessup and Wayne County charities. The Yamaha Classic Cruisers, Cruising to the Oldies. Saturday, April 23rd in downtown Jessup. For more information, 912-269-7330 or 912-294-1897.
No purchase necessary. See dealer for details. Big discounts, big selections, and your chance to win $28,000 is happening this month at Walker Jones in Waycross.
Hi, this is Mike Cuneo, General Manager at Walker Jones. I want to thank all our customers for the trust that you've put in us for the past 28 years. This month, we will be drawing the names of 9 lucky contestants that will play in our annual Walker Jones putting contest on April 28th. Stop by Walker Jones today on Memorial Drive and register for your shot at $28,000.
When it comes to money, it always seems the unexpected happens when you can least afford it. That's when you need someone you can count on. At First Franklin Financial, we're here when you need us. We make loans for all reasons and all seasons, so just tell us how much you need. Stop by our office at 1074 North Macon Street or give us a call at 427-4237. That's 427-4237. The next time something pops up out of the blue, give us a call. We'll have you in the green in no time. We make loans for all reasons and all seasons, so just tell us how much you need. 912-427-4237. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
105.5 FM and just a Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Let's take a look at your weather forecast here for Wayne and surrounding counties. Well, sunny weekend. Lots of sunshine, but kind of cool, a little breezy. High today is going to be right around 75 degrees, around 75 for the high today, and sunny skies. Tonight, clear skies, low tonight of 44. Tomorrow, sunny and breezy with a high near 72. And then on Sunday, sunny with a high near, well, right around 69 degrees on Sunday. The Omaha River level is at 10.4 feet and rising here at Big Dog Country Radio. The temperature is 59 degrees here in southeast Georgia. So, just lots of sunshine, breezy, and cool. That's basically what the weekend's going to be today through the weekend. Monday, still sunshine with a high near 80. And there's your weather forecast for Wayne and surrounding counties, brought to you by Tracy Allen Brown, attorney at law.
When you or your loved one become injured in an automobile accident or other injury through no fault of your own, call on the good Lord first, find the best doctor you can, then team up with an attorney who will fight for every dime you deserve. I'm Tracy Allen Brown, and I'm here for you if you need me. 912-427-2504. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504.
Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup. And I forgot to tell you the tides. Well, the tide right now is coming in. The tide's coming in right now there on Jekyll and St. Simon's. Going to be a high tide this morning around, 1 hour from right now at 9:30. 9:30 will be high tide. The next low tide will be this afternoon around 4 o'clock. It is now time for Focus on the Family Commentary, brought to you by Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, located here in Jessup on Highway 341 South.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jessup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jessup on Highway 341 towards New Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
Rachel lost 2 years of her life. It wasn't the result of an accident that caused amnesia. She wasn't in a coma. But what did happen to her can happen to any of us. Her life was so filled with distractions, she felt like she missed 2 years of her youngest daughter's life. That all changed one morning as she settled into her usual hectic schedule. Her phone was ringing, emails and texts were rolling in, and she had a list of things she needed to get done. But in the midst of that busyness, she had a revelation. Her family needed her more than all the other people vying for her attention. She left her home office and found her youngest daughter sitting on the couch by herself, watching a kids' movie. When Rachel sat next to her, her daughter smiled, kissed her mother's hand, and then leaned into her. Rachel knew her family couldn't have a relationship with a moving target, so she made changes to make sure she didn't lose any more years of her life. Our lives aren't any different. If your to-do list is never ending and you're always thinking ahead to the next thing and the next thing, you'll miss out on the real life that's happening right in front of you. For that to change, your perspective about what's important in life has to change too. Connecting with your family shouldn't be just another task you check off a list. Our families don't need us to do, they need us to be. To help your family thrive, visit FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
Focus on the Family Commentary brought to you by Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, located here in Jessup on Highway 341 South. Well, we got a Wayne County High School varsity baseball doubleheader coming your way this afternoon. Bob's heading up to Waynesboro, Georgia, as the Yellow Jackets are going to be taking on Burke County in a doubleheader. Our coverage will begin at 3:50, first pitch at 4 o'clock. And then right after the doubleheader, we'll go into the Atlanta Braves baseball game here on 105.5 FM, as the Braves are hosting the St. Louis Cardinals for 3 days there in Atlanta, tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday afternoon. Now, we'll begin the pregame of the Atlanta Braves baseball on our AM station, our sister station, Wayne County's Heritage radio station, WLOP 1370 on your AM dial, The Buzz. Pregame will begin on that this afternoon, and that will start, let's see here, that will start right around 6:30 with the pregame, 6:30 with the pregame, and then first pitch will be at 7:30. And so Wayne County doubleheader starting around 3:50, and then right after that, Braves baseball right here on 105.5 FM. The entire broadcast of the Braves game will start this afternoon around 5:30 on our AM station, AM 1370 on your AM dial, The Buzz, WLOP. 8:40 on this Friday morning. Hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend. Coming up in just a couple of minutes here on Big Dog Country Radio, we're going to check in with the latest state news and see what's happening right here in our state of Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next presidential candidate, Gooey.
So, Mr. Gooey, what is your plan on illegal immigration? The truth is that the new presidential pizza from Gooey's Pizza is the greatest pizza in the world. I promise you, there is not a better pizza. Right. So, what are you going to do about the unemployment rate? The presidential pizza is topped with sun-dried tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, spinach, feta cheese, pesto, and a balsamic glaze. We're going to create a lot of jobs so everyone can enjoy that quality. And what are your thoughts on the crisis in the Middle East? The key to success in the Middle East is using the freshest ingredients, just like Gooey's Pizza. How do you feel about global warming? Gooey's presidential pizza is always hot. It's definitely the hottest pizza in town, probably the hottest pizza in the world. There are a lot of other pizza places out there, but Gooey's is the hottest. What qualifies you to be the best president ever? Gooey's Pizza is a winner. Gooey's has won Best Pizza in Wayne County for 6 years. That's a winning pizza place right there. Winners eat at Gooey's Pizza. So, you're only a winner if you eat at Gooey's Pizza? That's not what I said at all. Winners do eat at Gooey's Pizza, but they also eat at Angel's Fine Dining.
Paid for by Gooey's Pizza.
Hi, my name is Garrett Pye. I'm a physical therapist at Smart Physical Therapy. Physical therapy is a conservative approach to a healthy and pain-free living. Here at Smart, you are guaranteed one-on-one time every visit, every day. I, Garrett Pye, specialize in headaches, vertigo, and advanced manual therapy skills to address any soft tissue or joint-related pain. Whether it's your back, neck, knee, foot, ankle, doesn't matter. Come see me, Garrett Pye at Smart Physical Therapy. We are located at 1251 South 1st Street, next door to David Orkey's Storage Buildings. Please call Smart Physical Therapy at 912-559-2071 and ask for me, Garrett Pye. Again, the phone number is 912-559-2071. And remember, it's your choice on which facility you choose, so call or come by Smart Physical Therapy today.
Smart Physical Therapy, located in Jessup at 1251 South 1st Street. Give them a call at 912-559-2071. It's now time for the latest state news from the Georgia News Network, brought to you by Sky Vapes on West Cherry Street in Jessup, adjacent to Comcast. Sky Vapes in Jessup is kicking ash and taking flames. They want to help you kick your cigarette butts to the curb and show you why vaping is a healthier alternative to smoking. The knowledgeable staff of Sky Vapes in Jessup will assist you in your desire to quit smoking. They will help you transition off cigarettes to the healthier lifestyle of vaping. Find out why so many people are now vapors and not smokers, and why they are healthier and feel so much better. Check out their Facebook page or webpage. You owe it to yourself to visit Sky Vapes in Jessup today, located on West Cherry Street, adjacent to Comcast.
I'm Matt Cook with the Georgia News Network. A homeowner shot and killed a home invader early today in College Park. Fulton County Police Lieutenant Scott McBride tells CBS 46
that 3 men broke into the house and the owner opened fire, killing one of them.
At this time, we have 2 other perpetrators in the area. We don't have a good description of them.
An active search is underway. The GBI is looking into a police-involved shooting in Kennesaw that happened on Wednesday night. Some Georgia Department of Community Supervision officers were serving a warrant on a 23-year-old man when they say an altercation broke out and the man was shot multiple times. The GBI says he is hospitalized in serious condition and that a gun was recovered from the scene. Georgia has scheduled yet another execution. Daniel Lucas will be put to death April 27th for a triple murder in Jones County back in 1998. The co-defendant in the case was executed a few years back. This coming Tuesday, Kenneth Fultz is set to die for the 1996 murder of a 19-year-old girl in Spalding County. If the 2 of them actually happen, Fultz will be the 4th and Lucas the 5th executions in Georgia this year. The spring break bash known as Orange Crush gets underway on Tybee Island, starts 1 week from today.
Orange Crush was the unnamed target of a proposal to ban open-air alcohol consumption for the month of April. On Wednesday, city leaders delayed action until next year. Those in favor of the ban did not have the votes. I'm Terry Ozanich, GNN News.
The U.S. Marshals Service is offering a $5,000 reward in a rape case. Back in 2012, Michael Hawkins allegedly assaulted a wheelchair-bound victim in New York. His whereabouts are unknown, but police think he may be in Savannah or Atlanta. Hawkins is a white male, 5'9", 160, a scar on his face, and a burn mark on his right arm. I'm Matt Cook with the Georgia News Network.
Whether it's a natural disaster that devastates thousands or a home fire that affects a single family, the American Red Cross is there providing help and hope to those who need it most. Every 8 minutes of every day, the American Red Cross responds to an emergency in a community like yours. Help the Red Cross be there every day for disasters big and small. Make your donation today by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or by visiting redcross.org. That's redcross.org.
You don't want to miss it. It's the Cornelia Apple Blossom Barbecue Festival. Yum, yum, there'll be barbecue prepared and you can taste it. This event includes KCBS teams competing for the grand prize, and visitors can participate in the People's Choice tasting and vote for their favorite. The event will be held on Friday, April 15th from 5 to 9 p.m. and Saturday, April 16th from 11 to 5. The Barbecue Festival takes place in downtown Cornelia. For more information, visit CorneliaGeorgia.org. Hey, they might even get to see a train come through town.
State news from GNN was brought to you by Sky Vapes of Jessup. Let Sky Vapes help you quit smoking. Check out their webpage and Facebook page. 846, 105.5 FM in Jessup. Good morning, Butch Everett here with you on the Big Dong. 59 degrees here in southeast Georgia, getting up to around, 75 today, 74, 75, 76. Let's just say mid-70s. Mid-70s today with sunny skies and breezy. Low 70s tomorrow, sunny and breezy. And then on Sunday, high near 70 with sunny skies. The Altamaha River level is still rising, and that's 10.6 feet and rising the Altamaha River. 846 on this Friday morning, 105.5 FM in Jessup. And remember, we got Masters report starting this morning at 10:50. We'll have it most of the day, and tomorrow and Sunday at the 50 mark of the hour, at 10 minutes to the top of the hour. And we'll have that for you right here on 105.5, a 2-minute Masters report. If you want to keep up with the Masters continuously, you can listen to our AM station, Fox Sports Radio. Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM The Buzz, 1370 your AM dial, WLOP with Fox Sports Radio. 847 coming your way in just a couple of minutes. Jonathan's got you, well, what happened this day in history.
Save that money. Get to the final 15 sell down going on for a very limited time at Woody Folsom Automotive. Gotta get to Baxley and see about this thing. We're selling out every 15 truck in stock, pulling out all the stops, and we can save you almost $13,000 on a 15 model Chevy Silverado. $12,935 to be exact.
And y'all know that's before the talking gets started. Get on in here and we'll have you grinning like a possum eating a sweet potato. And bring your trade. We want that thing. Let's roll.
See Woody or see me, Brad Tootin, or any of our Chevy team.
We'll knock ourselves out to make you happy. The final 15 sell down is first come, first served. Get more truck for your truck buck. Hurry, the 15s are going and will soon be gone. Get you one today. Find new roads and let's do this thing. Gotta get to Baxley and Woody Folsom Automotive. Nobody sells Chevy, Buick, GMC, or used cars for less. Bring your trade. We want that thing.
I'm Ruth Nimmer with Coastal Pines Technical College. Now is a great time to consider classes at Coastal Pines. If you are eligible for the HOPE grant, you could receive up to an additional $500 each semester from the Strategic Industry Workforce Development Grant.
That's right, Ruth. I'm Doug Furman, a welding instructor at Coastal Pines Technical College. We offer 21 programs that are eligible for the additional money. Individuals who register for one of these programs will get additional money for college if they're eligible for the HOPE grant.
It's a really good deal. Early childhood care and education qualifies for the money, as well as practical nursing, nurse aid, surgical technology, phlebotomy, and networking specialists.
Some of the other programs that qualify are welding, commercial truck driving, diesel equipment technology, and information security.
Find out which programs qualify for the Strategic Industries Grant, and if you qualify, by visiting www.coastalpines.edu or calling
Coastal Pines Technical College, Equal Opportunity Institution. Expect more.
Hi, this is Emma. And hi, this is Jada. You are listening to your favorite radio station, WIFO 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country.
MyCleanPC.com presents the Sports Flash powered by Yahoo Sports Radio on Big Dog Country 105.5. The Atlanta Braves hosting the St. Louis Cardinals at Turner Field tonight. Matt Whistler will get the start for the Braves against Jaime Garcia. Atlanta coming off back-to-back losses to Washington to open up the season. The Atlanta Hawks defeated Toronto 95-87. Hawks had all 5 starters in double figures. Jeff Teague with 23. Paul Millsaps with 13 points, 14 rebounds. Kyle Korver added 14. Atlanta's won 6 of their last 8. They'll face the Boston Celtics on Saturday. Round 1 of the Masters at Augusta National Golf Club. Defending champ Jordan Spieth is the leader at 6 under.